Hey up everyone, welcome to another torch review. You've seen one from me recently. A company called Brinyte sent me a T18 Artemis torch last time out. I did a review. If you haven't seen it, check it out on my channel. They've sent me another one, the T18 Artemis. So essentially it's a zoomable flashlight with a patented wireless remote switch. First off, it comes in this little blue box. And then inside that box, there's this black box where you got all your goodies in it. That's nice. It's got one of those magnetic tops on it. Inside here, you get the instruction manual. Really simple to follow, really. Quick read of that. Really well made, quality. It tells you everything you need to know. So I'll just quickly run through some features. So you get 3 different colour pills with this: green, white and red. And depending on which pill you're using, increases your range, the distance your beam will go over range, and your run time on your battery as well. So for the white, on the highest setting, you got a run time 195 minutes, which is really good. And your beam distance is around about 690 yards. With your red pill, you've got 370 minute run time, which is fantastic if you use red light for ratting. Got plenty of hours there. You're not going to run out on a night time session. Beam distance with that is 394 yards. And then your green pill, you got a run time of 400 minutes, which is your best battery operation. And that'll go out to about 492, 493 yards. Beauty about this one is you get a tail switch with remote control, which is fantastic really. Like I say, it's Brinyte T18, it's made out of aircraft aluminium grade metal. You can feel the quality, really sturdy. Battery goes in your rear end, so if you just undo the screw cap, I can get in it. Just turn the torch on then. Just screws off and your battery goes in there. Now, just like T28, this is a 5000 mAh battery, really chunky, look like quality batteries. In the bottom of the battery is a little USB port. That's where your USB charger goes into, 20 standard wall plug, and that's how you charge it. There's I think it's a red indicator light while it's charging, then it goes blue when it's finished charging. You just pop your battery in, put your little end cap on. You can tell it's really well made. You can just tell by the way that it all goes together. Nice bright beam, and simply by twisting this end piece here, you can intensify beam. Smaller it is, the more intense it is, and you can really spread your beam out to flood. Now, if you're shooting, that's too intense, but if you're spotting, that's pretty good. You want a nice even beam if you're shooting feral pigeons or if you're using red pill and targeting rats. Now, to change your pill, you just twist about 3/4 up your torch stem and just keep twisting. Keep going. Your lens comes off. That's made out of plastic, but it's really good quality. And inside your end piece is your pill. Again, if you twist this end, your pill pops out and you just twist it off. And there you go. And then it's just interchangeable, it just changes you as you want to. Let's pop that back in. Then screw it back on. Just nip that tight, don't have to be over tight like anything else, that's it. And we're back online. So like I mentioned, in this box you get a bunch of goodies. Torch sits there, and you got a little compartment in here. Got a USB charging cable. You will need a plug for that. Your big end goes into your plug, little end into your battery. Nice little tip. Tip is some new O-rings. You have O-rings spaced out in between, obviously sections that you can loosen and open up. You also have a remote control switch. I'll show you that up close. So you got power button in the middle. Let's just take it out, make it a bit clearer for you on the image. So your middle buttons, your power on and off, and then to intensify or maximise your beam, you got your plus sign here, then a minus for reducing beam back down. I find that really handy. You can just carry that in your pocket. It's got a nice piece of Velcro on the back, so you could always attach it onto the stock of your rifle on your forend, Velcro it on, and then it's at arm's length for your left hand, trigger finger it right, or vice versa, depending on if you're left or right handed. You also get a little charging kit with that, again just USB, and it just charges the little end cap there. You just pop that off, and your USB goes into that, and that's how you charge the little batteries inside there. So I mentioned earlier, you get your green pill, you get a red pill, you got your white pill that's already in your torch. A great feature on this one that I'm really pleased about, because I do rat shooting, I use IR torches regular. You've got two IR pills. So you've got your IR 850 and your IR 940. Now there's some people that shoot rats that say that rats get, their eyesight can see IR 850. Don't actually believe that myself. But IR 940 is supposed to be virtually invisible. It's good that you get two. You can play about and test the theory really, and choose which one you want. I generally do use a 940. I've got another torch, Odd Pro KL52. That's also made by Brinyte. I use the IR pill in that 940. But I've obviously got the T18 now, so this is going to go on a proper field test or do a little bit of ratting, and we'll see how IR 940 or 850 holds up. Well, this is first trip in field for Brinyte Artemis T18 torch. I've used it this morning, find my way through woods. So far really impressed. I haven't tried all features, but it did what it was supposed to do this morning. Give me safe passage into the woods. I'll put it through a proper field test, probably take it feral shooting like I did T28, and we'll see what it's all about in real conditions. So what I want to show you quickly now is the torch in operation. I've got a torch, I've got a figure 8 clamp. This didn't come with the Brinyte T18, Artemis T18. I mentioned this before, I think it's something they should include in the kit. These figure 8 clamps are cheap enough anyhow on places such as eBay. So it's no big deal, you know, £6 to £7 that you're going to get yourself one anywhere. But I'd like to see Brinyte incorporate one of these figure 8 clamps in their kits. I think it's the only thing that's missing. And it's as simple as that. To use remote, just press that button, you can see it goes green. Turn your torch on. I'll try and stand back. And then minus button to dim your torch down. Plus button, brighten your torch. I think that's a fantastic feature. It is patented, and it's unique to Brinyte and Artemis range of torches. Just do it again for you. And then brighten it up. Really handy that. You can just keep that in your pocket. Absolutely fantastic idea. Really impressed with it. So overall, I'm really impressed. It's been out and had a little field test, but I managed to put it to test on some garden rats the other night. So I'll show you a bit of IR footage, and I'll show you a little bit of footage of different beams in action, different pills. This is green beam, 30 yards, aiming for squirrel's head. So what I'm going to do now, see how beam's intensifying, using remote. I can dim it right down. This is all hands free. Got that where I want it. Let's take a shot. Can't really see that. Bottom target. Red beam's a bit intense. Let's see if we can pick it out and reset head anyway. I can just see it. There we go. This patented remote is fantastic. All the way down, all the way up. High intensity. You just dim it down nicely. Great for spotting. Perfect. Great little setup, really impressed. Red beam's a bit intense for my liking, but your white I find is perfect, and green's not too bad as well because it's dulled down a little bit. We'll go on to IR torch, IR 950, and we'll see if we can get any rats off that feeder.